way you thought about things, and even the way you got out of the game early. Like, you always had this vision. Can you tell me how that's been influenced? Where that comes from? Like, what fuels that love for people and all of that?
I asked myself that one time too, brother. And keeping it real, and you might not want to hear this, y'all might not want to hear this, but to me, I always look to God, man. And when I was a kid, when I was 9 years old, this building right here, man, 723 St. Nicholas, that's the pyramid right there. My mom's, it was on Halloween Eve. I used to pack bags in the supermarket on 145th and Broadway. And Halloween Eve, I came home early because I wanted to see Charlie Brown and shit. And I had my sisters and brothers in the house. I bought in some cookies and shit, whatever. And my mom came in the room. She was like, Junior, before you get comfortable, run to the store and get a loaf of bread so I can make y'all some sandwiches and shit. It was nighttime, man. The store was right across the street. I had money in my pocket because I think bread only cost like a 25-cent thing. Ran across the street, grabbed the bread, put the money on the counter because I'm trying to outrun the commercial because Charlie Brown is about to come on. I want to watch this shit from the beginning. Run back across the street. When I come out the store, I mean, it's daytime outside, man. It was just nighttime when I went in the store. Daytime, I'm like, what the fuck? It seemed like all the buildings disappeared and the ground turned to sand. And my house was like about 20 blocks away from where I was standing, by itself. So I started running towards the house. As I'm running, I hear giant footsteps behind me. Boom, 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 boom. And it made me stop and turn around and look. And when I looked, it was the sun beaming over me in the shape of a cross that I'd never seen before. I didn't know what the cross was. So I keep running. As I'm running, I make it in the house. Now, when I make it in the house, my mom's flipping on me and shit. Where the fuck you been at? I sent your sisters and brothers out there looking for they ain't see you nowhere. Your mom went to the store and came right back. Stop playing, here's the bread. Go to fuck in your bed. You know what time it is? It's 12 o'clock. I want to see Charlie Brown. So she baby go in my room. Now I'm in my room. And I'm like, you know, you talking to yourself. I hate it. I'm the only one that try to pack bags, help, blah, 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 blah. Something knock on my window. Now my window is like the second floor, no fire escape. I look, there's that sun in the shape of the cross again, by the window. I jump in my bed, put the covers over me, like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? My pops come in the room now. Get the fuck up. You know what time it is? What do you mean, man? I just laid down. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Get ready to go to school. And when you come from school, you gonna get your ass whooped. You gonna tell me where the fuck you been at. I'm bugged out now. The next day, I go to school in the morning, I go to school. In school, I'm like, I ain't going home, man. They gonna beat me for nothing. I ain't do shit, yada, 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 yada. So I take the long way home and I sit on the stoop on 45th Street and I put my book bag down like, you know what, man, I'm not even fucking with this. I'm gonna go home. The sun seemed like it beamed on me and I heard something in my thoughts, you better go home or they're gonna really think something happened. When I picked up my book bags, man, it was a whole bunch of food stamps on the floor. They speak on this in the movie Paid in Full, but they don't say it much because I wrote it in there. They took it out for whatever reason because they don't want to spit light. They want to always spit darkness. So I take the money and I'm running home now because now I got something to ease the pain. Yo, look, Mom, I found these food stamps. And shit. So she flipping. That's what you was doing now? You robbed somebody for this? Mom, I found it. You crying, you stole this, you don't have to do this, I don't know where the voice came from, but I yelled at her like, I found it! Some voices, and then she like, I believe you. And our Halloween became Thanksgiving, man. We had full steaks. That was the first time we ever had a feast because we was fucked up. But when I got shot, August 20th, 1987, dude put the gun in my forehead, pulled the trigger. My spirit left and I went into that sun in the shape of the cross, my brother. And I asked God, I said, I don't want to live. I don't want to die. And I came back. And when I came back, I understand why now. My mother sent me to the store with a loaf of bread. That mean to feed people, my brother. But it wasn't my mother, it was God. On Halloween. But it's so deep that we'll be here forever if I really explain the whole story to you. But I know now why. Because it is the thought that creates the way. As a man thinks in his heart. So if you own the thoughts, you know the destiny. It's supposed to feed people. I don't look at it as them stealing. I look at them as following the way, but some of them are in the way of feeding people, eating, letting eat. And when you put the violence in it, it's not right, because it shouldn't. Nobody should have to die, my brother, over words, man. Over words, man. And that's the problem.
What do you think about, like, kind of like, you know, what they call millennials and the young generation? What do you think? Like, I know you would never like hate, or you're the kind of person who shows respect to everybody, and then therefore everyone shows you respect. But what do you think about the mass, like the whole, like you were saying before, the violence, the music?
There's good shepherds and there's bad shepherds. For some reason, they're following the bad shepherds because of